beat.
The lamb up in there. This girl don't like my business. Oh yeah. They like my business. Oh yeah. This you don't like my business. Is that the way I can suck it to them? Yeah. Is that the way I can give it to them? Yeah. Is that the way I can suck it to them? Come and meet a lover boy. Come and meet a lover boy. Come and meet a lover boy. Meet a lover. Yeah. They say I blame you, you wanna get them, yeah. They say I blame you, you wanna jam with them, yeah. But the girl in my business, she ready to care for my business. She can die for my business. She can do anything for my business. Me, I can wait for the garden. I can wanna sing for the garden. Me, I can wait for the garden. I can wanna dance for the garden. I the chocolate for the girl and the sugar for the garden, yeah. I the chocolate for the girl and the sugar for the garden, yeah. And I have for trouble. And I have for sweating. And I have for noise, so. And I have for sweating. Come and meet a lover boy. Meet a lover. The lamb up in there. This girl don't like my business. Oh yeah. They like my business. Oh yeah. Did you don't like my business? Is that the way I can suck it to them? Yeah. Come and meet a lover boy. Come and meet a lover boy. Come and meet a lover boy. Meet a lover. I'm a 9 player, I'm a defender. I'm a big player, I'm a dog killer. I kill a goat, then I eat it here. When they find love, then I run away. Me, I can wait for the garden. I can only sing for the garden. Me, I can wait for the garden. I can wanna dance for the garden. I mean the chocolate for the guy and the sugar for the garden, yeah. I mean the chocolate for the guy and the sugar for the garden, yeah. Oh yo, oh yo, oh yo. The lamb up in there. This girl don't like my business. Oh yeah. They like my business. Oh yeah. Did you don't like my business? Is that the way I can suck it to them? Yeah. Is that the way I can give it to them? Yeah. Is that the way I can suck it to them? Is that the way I can give it to them? They like it, oh. Come and meet a lover boy. Come. Hey, it was on the beat. Lord of mercy. Bam, bam, bam. Ha. Whoa, yo. Whoa, yo. Whoa, yo, yo. Whoa, yo, yo.
D12 on the beat.
The lamb up in there. This girl don't like my business.
and gentlemen, once again, I want to welcome you to the Liberian Radio and Television Network here in the city of Brotherly Love and Sisterly Affection. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to G Man Cannibal, and on set tonight is my man Joe Anderson, and we have in studio in the middle is my man Charles, who is our chief engineer for the Lrtn. Charles Howard from all the way to Florida, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you who are just joining us, he's going to be here to break down everything that is going on here in the US of A as it relates to the Lrtn. And of course, the Lrtn is getting ready to get launched in Liberia. The Republic of Liberia is getting ready to have the new launching of Lrtn. And Charles is here to break everything down. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to welcome all of you, those of you that are listening to us in Europe. Yeah, we want to welcome you back. And those of you that are up this time in the Republic of Liberia, yeah, welcome. We want to welcome you to the show. If you're here in the US of A, welcome to Lrtn once again. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, my man Charles Howard is here. Yeah, Charles is our chief technician or chief engineer. Nice on TV. Chief engineer, the man who have been making this thing happen. Those of you who just been seeing us on TV, this is the man who usually make it happen. This man right here. Yeah. Prince called this man and pick his brain. But the thing is, the reason why we have Charles Howard here tonight, Charles Howard being the chief technician, the chief engineer for Lrtn, will explain to you how we're getting ready to launch Lrtn in the Republic of Liberia. And also we got the engineering delegation leaving here, going to the Republic of Liberia to launch this thing. So Charles Howard will be here to break it down for the people that are listening tonight. Yep. Charlie, welcome to the program, brother.
Thank you guys. Thanks, brother. Thank you guys very much. It's a pleasure to be here to see what's going on.
You're in studio today.
Yeah. Sitting in the background, making things happen in real time, and sitting on set is a great feeling, you know, especially when it comes to Liberia and doing something to promote, help develop, and educate and inform our people.
Right.
So I'm excited to be here on site. So whatever it is, if you have your questions or you want to know what we're talking about, I'll be here to answer your questions and explain to you what we're going to be doing both here and also in Liberia.
And once again, the phone number is 215-526-1785, or you can call 201-201-7562. Those are the number, and if you look below Charles, myself, and Joe Anderson, you will see the number right on the screen. And the email address, you can email us as well. And ladies and gentlemen, not only this we're going to discuss, we're going to be discussing many issues here tonight. The first one we're going to talk about is we're talking to the chief engineer of Lrtn, my main man Charles Howard. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, not forgetting the letter signed by 9 ambassadors near the capital of Liberia, which is Monrovia. And also Donald Trump. The situation here in the US of A is the fact that the United States House of Representatives is deciding to impeach the Justice Minister here, William Barr. They are trying to impeach him. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. Donald Trump administration is stonewalling. They don't want to give out information that will lead the Democratic House to the investigation leading to the Russian interference in the United States election. And also the suspension of Eugene Facon, Assistant Minister of the Ministry of Information, Cultural Affairs, and Tourism.
Hey, man, why don't you do that to my man?
So, Joe?
Yeah. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you for watching, and we are live in studio with Charles Howard, and it's nice to have you on.
Thank you.
So we just wanted to bring you in studio so we can at least update the public on some of the workings. So first of all, let I'll have you introduce yourself, your background and everything, so at least the people can know exactly who you are.
I'm Charles Howard. As I said, I'm a computer engineer, Liberian born. Have worked in so many places, right from Liberia through the West African region for the Department of State at the U.S. Embassy in Liberia one time. Worked for Dell Computers, one of the biggest computer company in the world here in Tennessee as a gold support specialist. Worked for one of the biggest health or technical health support company in this country called Care Fusion, where I provided technical support to hospitals across the East Coast, right from New Jersey into DC, Virginia, and so many other things we've been involved with. We will help other companies establish their systems in Liberia. We were the first one to bring internet to Liberia. So those who don't know about internet coming to Liberia, you have the privilege to see the person who was the first internet system administrator at Lrtn at the time. When we brought internet to Liberia at the time, nobody knew it was AOL or what have you, and so much. So we come from way there.
Yeah.
When computers started in Liberia, everything else were involved in the forefront. Some other Liberian guys who were also involved in the process. But we are excited that we've come this far, and that's just a snapshot about what I do.
Yeah.
I do more than that in terms of IT. We do consultancy. We provide training. Hardware develop, installation called networking or configuration, whatever you want. We design applications and platforms for businesses and people around the world. So we are comfortable. We are not the best.
Yeah.
We learn from other Liberians, so we are happy to share with them. But today we want to be talking about Lrtn and this great step forward by Liberian, all Liberian entity or young people that we brought forward. Mr. Anderson, the one who had the dream and picked up the phone and called me one day and said, hey, I want to do X, Y, Z. What I like to do is that whenever a Liberian call and say, hey, we have this idea, instead of trying to figure out how many degrees they have, where are they going to do what, I like to sit back and listen to them, and we all put hands together and support them how best they can carry their dream forward.
Yeah.
So when Mr. Anderson talked to us, Mr. Cooper, all of us who talked about it, we say, hey, let's roll. And I said, well, I'm going to do the work. And they say, well, Charles, you're going to be the engineer. I said, we're going to rock and roll. And so here we are. I think this is just the beginning. We're going to expand because for what I do know, there are other things happening. And right now, we are having a high-powered technical delegation arriving in Liberia in the next couple of days, where we're going to set up our systems and go live from Liberia.
Yeah.
So those of you in Liberia, you'll be able to participate on the program in real time.
In real time.
So those are the few things we're going to be talking about today. If you have your questions or what have you, then we can go into the questions. But I will, when Mr. Cannibal is finished, probably I will go ahead and continue the discussion from there.
Okay, so let me come in and just let the audience know. We're getting ready to hit the ground in Liberia, like I always said to you guys, telling you guys that we were working, trying to do things. So we have Charles Howard in studio, and I'm so happy. I'm out of words. I don't know what to say because at least this time around he's here and he's saying anything shake will be taken care of. Will be taken care of. Yeah. So let Cannibal to come in, and Cannibal, you can come in and.
Ladies and gentlemen, those of you watching us tonight, like we always promise you, we are here to let you know that our chief engineer, Mr. Charles Howard, is in studio. Charles Howard make most of this thing happen. Charles, most of the time he's in Florida, or maybe he's in North Carolina, or maybe any part of the United States. He always, make sure that he get back in touch with us. Sometimes he work 24/7 for this network. But one of the things that I wanted to let our audience understand here tonight, as it relate to Lrtn, is the fact that more people here in the U.S. of A. Pick up their phone and they just go live on their phone and people watch them. I mean, don't get me wrong. Everybody want to get on TV these days to try to, by any means necessary.
Yeah.
But what we're doing here is bigger than when you have not seen what we're doing.
Yeah.
And you see us on this platform,
Yeah.
you would think that it's just a little,
Just
TV,
walk in the
you know,
park.
just a walk in the park.
Yeah.
And this is a whole network
Whole
here.
network.
This is a whole network, and you guys, you more especially made it happen, Charles, and of course. We have Joe Anderson, who worked as a technical man as well, you know, picking your brain, and at the same time on set with me most of the time. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let you guys know that we are here to stay.
Yeah.
Once again, we want to let you know that we are here to stay. This is a bigger platform than most of the platform out there. And as you can see, just look at the background. The background going to tell you that we're not joking.
Yeah.
We have things that are going on, and we hope that you will support this idea, and that we will be able to bring you news and entertainment as usual. We are discussing with Charles Howard our station upgrade. I can call it upgrade.
The technical
The
development.
technical upgrade, as he call it, using the technical term there, because I'm not on the technical side, so obviously I let the brother speak for himself. But Charles have been doing great, brother. I just want to thank you since you're here. I don't want to give you a flower when you're gone, but
No,
I
I would have smelled the flowers.
right.
But we want to also give a great appreciation to Mr. Anderson, because he's the driver of the vision. And the Bible also says, for the lack of vision, my people perish.
Right.
And the vision he has, he's been putting effort of it, talk to us about it, and we've been putting our support, everything like that. So as he continues to drive his vision and lead his vision, I think all of us that have the technical, moral, and other sophisticated skills, we're going to be on board and make sure it happens. Because for me, this is what Liberia is. We have other African brothers that are doing things for their country. And we are Liberians. We have wonderful technicians, programmers, IT engineers, not just me. I know a lot of them, and they're doing wonderful things around here.
Yeah.
So we need to bring Liberia on par to any other nation. Liberia have the capacity now to produce and do anything when it comes to technology, especially when it comes to IT engineering. But the thing is that we have another problem in country. We have political problems, economic problems, social problems, all that kind of stuff that is affecting our young people. But we have talented Liberians who are doing the thing in the world. If we have a Liberian guy, Lrtn, he works for Microsoft. He's the only Liberian who works for Microsoft. Okay, apart from me, I'm just a contractor to Microsoft. I go there every year, and we develop the content, the exam content for Windows.
Right.
We develop a new Windows. To take me into Microsoft, I go with 6 other guys, and we develop all the exams.
But the thing is this,
See?
Charles. One of the things that I want for Liberian people to know is the fact that more people think that Liberian people don't know nothing.
And that's a mistake.
You understand? And that's a mistake.
That's a
They
mistake.
think that is most of the things that are going on, like this software preparation and
Liberians are
Microsoft.
involved.
Liberian are
Yes.
involved. Liberian people are so clever.
Yes.
Liberian people are so talented. And Charles is one of those people who have been working behind the scene, not only for Lrtn but for the international community as well. Even he worked for the United Nations in Liberia.
Okay.
So obviously this guy have an impeccable record, as it relate to RT and the computer. Like somebody like me, I really don't know much about computer and stuff like that. Even though I worked for Comcast one time, but as I get older, I really, we have been left behind technologically. So somebody like you being in the fold, being in the being in our circle, to try to let us know, to see things behind the scene. Like back in the day, they used to have the long tower. You got to put it up there. You got to put this up. The thing is right at the tip of the our finger. And one of the things that I didn't want to leave out. Somebody asked me the other day. They called me personally, one of my family members, and they said, "Oh, but man, the thing that you got involved with, we'll see you on TV every day, and we see you on our phone, we see you on our internet, and this and that, and the rest of it. One of the things you don't want to do is be coming there and using profanity,
Right.
cussing and this and that on the airwave. We don't do that. in fact, if we bring you on as a guest and you start cussing, we'll cut you off.
Cut you off.
We don't allow profanity on this platform. We do not cuss. We don't have enemy. Even if you hit us, we don't hit you. We love you.
Okay.
You know. So Joe.
Yeah.
You know.
So that goes directly into the Liberia thing.
Be doing now.
So the Lrtn is established. We feel comfortable in America. We believe that we still got to put more work into this thing, but as far as we're concerned right now, we at the point where we can do any broadcast, we can do anything in America. We are out. We can go outside, and we can be inside in studio. So we're comfortable. Yeah. So my next thing was, how do we get to Liberia? Well, so I discussed that with Charles, and we decided to put something together, and we got a team going to Liberia. So the whole goal and the dream of this thing was, what can we do to be able to help Liberia? This network is for the Sharing Development Foundation.
Right.
That's what it's for. So this is a non-profit we're running.
Right.
We want to be able to use this platform to be able to show people on some of the positive things that we're doing in Liberia. And we were also asking every Liberian to contribute $1. That where the dream comes from. $1. So now we have the foundation is registered. It's a non-profit. We got all the documentation.
501c3.
501c3. Now we also have the website, and Charles the one that doing the website for us as well. And the website is running. We're going to put the PayPal, the Cash App, everything there where people can donate. Now our goal was to be able to generate money, to be able to redirect all that fund to Liberia and do something positive. Instead of going for politics and all of that, spending money on Kennedy and all of that, no. Let's do something where we can impact the lives of Liberians. We had Peabody on here the other time who's building way. Getting support from all over. Liberians should be able to help. We should be able to say, okay, we got 20,000. Use the $20,000. Build more ways. We got doctors coming on here. We got Mr. Pay. We got other people. We should be able to buy medication. Not going for politics. Taking it directly to the people. Bringing it to the people. That's what the network is all about. So when I ask you, say donate, do something, I'm not asking you to help me because I got a job. I'm working. I make money. I'm okay. I think you can see me and see that everything is all right. You get what I'm saying? So the main thing was, how can we reciprocate this to Liberia? Fortunately, we're on our way, and Charles is going to dive into that, and we're going to tell you how we're going to be working, what's going to be happening. We'll have KMTV in Liberia. We'll have other network. But those that are in the diaspora, I will encourage you to follow this network and support this network, because you're going to be seeing things. We don't trust people in Liberia. You give people money, this one can happen, that one can happen. But now you got a platform that you can put your little data and you will see exactly what's happening. We're going to be hiring right now. I'm so happy to say that we got a team of 6 talented people that are going to be on board. And guess what? We just started, but at least we're able to hire. We're about to hire 6 persons that will get up in the morning and know they got a job. So I'll leave it to you. So let's talk about Liberia. What we're going to be doing in Liberia. What are things we're going to be taking up?
What's going to happen first is that the team that is going in is going to first of all gather our people that we've identified in Monrovia. We're going to train them, and we'll have the equipment all set up and ready to go. The team is flying out tomorrow. When the team gets there, again, recruit the people. We're going to train them. We're going to set up the equipment, do some pre-testing, all of that, and set up the environment that we can broadcast from. So all the technical things, make sure we have a live internet system into the room. We know the telco and telecom have this the fiber optic running. We're going to examine that. I'm very much aware of the fiber optic system running in Liberia. If where we're going to be, if the fiber optic has not passed that direction, we're going to shoot by microwave, make all those things happen, because we want to be able to go live from any point like we do in America. We want to be able to go downtown. And like you said, we don't want to only channel our efforts on the political aspect. We have a political division that on a certain day we talk to political things. Mr. Cooper handle all of those things. So we have somebody who come and talk about the medical things. So people in Liberia who doing things in the community, you go to Painesville, Gardnersville, Waterside, Newport, everywhere else, people have to be able to see what is happening with those people in Liberia,
Yeah.
in their community as we out here. And the only way we can, our people who are out here in diaspora can see and we know what's happening is that we have to bring it to them. And we don't want to bring it to them second hand. We bring it to them live, real time. So we're going to have the office set up. We're going to configure all the equipment, set it up, train the guys. Everything going to be taking place there, and then they're going to do some practice run, everything like that.
Yeah.
And of course, they're going to be broadcasting the papers on the media there.
Yeah.
They're going to talk about it on some of the talk shows. I think we've spoken to Queen City already about it. Other guys are going to be talking about
we got
it.
Alfred talk about standing by.
Alfred talk about standing by.
The people
So
newspaper.
that's not going to be happening in Liberia.
Yeah.
So Lrtn is going to go live from Liberia, and we're going to be interacting with people from here in Liberia simultaneously.
That's it.
The vision don't just only stop there, because we hope we get to a point where we can grow to the next level.
Yeah.
But as Mr. Anderson have said, we set it up for all of us to get involved with. Like he said, all of us have a job. I have my own company, DataCharlie.com.
Yeah.
My own IT company.
Yeah.
He worked. So nobody should think that, oh, they set up something now to look for money, because that's the first thing that Liberians will think about.
Job.
Yeah, they're looking for a job, think that job, don't know to take out $1 and what have you. No. Look at all of us sitting here. We look like we're looking for $1. Let's be very realistic.
Yeah, of course.
We're looking for $1.
Of course.
But we have a mind to support and help develop our country. So
Yeah.
we take off from our various jobs
Yeah.
to come and do this thing.
Okay.
I had to fly from Florida down here for us to do this today. We know we can broadcast remotely, but I wanted to be in studio to see, and we'll set up the other things we have to set up. We can broadcast from anywhere. Next week or two or so, I'm going to be broadcasting live from Florida doing a technology show.
Yeah.
So that's what's going to happen on the ground in Liberia. So if you have your program, you have your project, be a wedding, be a funeral, whatever event it is, you have the ability to go on the website, contact us, or go to the guys locally, contact them, and we can bring it live.
Yeah.
Again, we frown against profanity. If you're going to come on and try to insult some people or use a lot of profanity, then we have a problem with that. Let us be intelligent.
Yeah.
Let us be cordial. We can discuss cordially, and our idea can go across the table. We can be another whatever, but we don't have to be insulting people and carry on like that.
Yeah.
So that's what's going to be happening in Liberia in the next couple of days. The team going to be arriving there. They leave here tomorrow. We just had a meeting with them. The team going to arrive in Liberia. They're going to set up everything there, and we're going to start broadcasting from there.
Okay.
In the near future, of course, the entire group are going to be coming down to Liberia.
That's right.
To do our formal, live launching, which will be much more, bigger than what we're going to do right now. So please stand by and get involved.
Yeah.
Look for us. Look for the sign. You're going to see the boys wearing their cap. You're going to see them wearing their t-shirts. You can talk to them. They are approachable. Okay, we're going to bring more technology on board. More technology will come in terms of broadcasting live from even on the flight.
Yeah.
Because most of the flights going on, they have internet on the flight. Once
Yeah.
we have internet, we can bring it live to you. Whatever technology it is, you want to talk to us in real time, the capacity is available. So we're going to make the technology work, and we're going to make it work for the benefit of the Liberian people and Liberians in the diaspora.
Yeah. So just let me just butcher on what Charles was saying, and I want people to take this very seriously, because right now we have a couple of people that are waiting for us in Liberia. They want to actually start running the commercial. I've been hesitant a little bit about the commercial because we're trying to put things together. We're trying to put I got a commercial team that sits standing by, and most of the work we want to do, we want to see if we can use that. If you look at the country right now in Liberia, what's going on? A lot of people not working. So instead of just criticizing, we're trying to see if we can get people to get up in the morning and got something to go work.
Yeah.
So we're still trying to look into Liberia and see if we can find somebody who can do commercial, who we can use to be doing some work for us. So we want those in the diaspora to get involved, and especially I will say this to you. We based in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia, but if you're in the States and you want to be part of the network, we can also try to set you up where you can broadcast from Minnesota,
From
Chicago,
anywhere in
so
the world.
the only thing you just gotta be consistent
Yeah.
and be on time. If it's gonna be on 5 o'clock, you come on 5 o'clock. We want this to be 24 hours.
Yeah.
We want it to be running 24 hours. So we also in Liberia, the team is gonna be there. You're gonna see the guys running around. We testing. We're gonna be testing. So we're trying to see if we can take over the whole 15 county
Yeah.
We want to be all over in the county.
We're going to do
we got reporter all over.
The team going to do an assessment.
Yeah,
of that
assessment.
possibility
We also
let Charles to talk on the 15 counties.
Yeah, the thing is, the 15 counties. Charles going to handle the whole thing, but Charles spoke about the fact that this Lrtn is going. You're going to be watching us, even if you own a plane.
Yeah.
And the last time I got in touch with somebody in Australia, who was supposed to be a reporter from there, but we have not reached that level yet. But we intend to start this thing a little bit and then make it, big, in the future. But more people feel like, oh, the guys just pick a phone and come on here and this and that and the rest of it. That's not the case.
No.
That's not the case. Come to our studio. We have a studio here where we interview government official. In fact, the whole of Derby. We have been talking to the mayor. The mayor is a friend and partner of this station.
Yep.
Even not forgetting Mrs. Kamara. I heard she lost her mother. I think a few days ago or today.
Yeah.
So we go into this station as our mother. That is mother,
from the
multicultural.
Yeah, just to come in a little bit, just to let people know that you see me on sometimes, you see Cannibal on sometimes. You see all going back and forth, Mr. P coming on and all of that. We keep encouraging everybody. If you have a program that you want to run, call us, let us know. We can bring you in and we can have your program to run. We got guys. The only thing is we've been trying to test and make sure everything working, and we've been doing good. We've been doing good. Sometimes we come out, the numbers go up with shock. So we make it. We're not rushing.
No.
We're taking our time because we want everything to be perfect. We want to make sure we do everything right.
Yep.
So it's I mean, I'm so excited to be sitting in America and looking in Liberia and see us broadcasting.
You know, one of the things I wanted to speak on here, Joe, since I mean, even though we're not on politics yet, but the thing there is, those of you who have your network apart from us, let us work together.
Yes.
Let us work together. Let collaborate together. The other day, Henry Costa and myself, we were friends on Facebook, right? Henry Costa is like, I look at Henry Costa like a little brother. I've been to his house several times. He had a party, he invited me, I went there and everything. But I informed him, and they go into, he one of those people that are spearheading the demonstration in Liberia, the protest in June. I wanted to try to get him on the show for him to explain. You understand? Not only this show, but on this network, for him to explain to us, for him to let the people in the diaspora know, or even people beyond. Right. Because people watch us from Norway, people are watching us from all over the world. For Henry Costa to come here and explain to the Liberian people the good work that they have been doing. I'm not an enemy to Henry Costa. Neither am I enemy to anybody or Joe or hate anybody. We don't have enemy.
No. Let me just say something. Let me just say something to the audience. All right, this network got nothing to do with your political affiliation,
right?
Or your sex, wherever you come from. We don't care.
Right.
This is a non-profit.
Right.
This is a platform we putting together to be able to give and to give to the American government or the elected officials or the American people to know that there's a place you can go to and get your message straight
from
directly
from Liberia.
From Liberia, you can get your message from there. You can speak to the people. Most of our people come on laws. Yeah. Our people don't know them.
No.
Insurance. People dying around here every day.
Right.
People don't know. We can get insurance.
One of the things that happened to Joe and myself, Joe, another country, you know, when we went to Philadelphia, when we went downtown Philadelphia, right?
Yeah.
To let you people know that we have an open mind for this, for our people. Robert came on my show. Robert came on the Carnival show. And Robert was here, and when we went downtown Philadelphia, there were people who were attacking us, saying that, why we put Robert on? Robert is a human being. Robert is a human being. Whatever his political or his sexual feeling or whatever had nothing to do with me, had nothing to do with Joe, had nothing to do with what we're doing here. Yeah. What we're doing here, we have all people. It will be discrimination for us to stop people from coming on our platform or from coming here to express their feeling or tell the community what they are doing. One of the things that happened here is Liberian people, we were very instrumental. They never were very instrumental in electing people in Minnesota.
I just got a call from the other guy running for, I think, student council or some school council.
Or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. He called me and he said it's about to run again. So I told him no problem. We'll get in touch with him.
Sissy, right?
Oh, I don't know what his
Fissy.
name. Yeah,
Yes,
he's gonna
Fissy,
call
yeah.
me and we're gonna talk. Now let's go back to Liberia.
Yes. So what I'm going to do is that
Uh-huh.
right now what I'm working on in the back end of the website
Yeah.
also, in the coming months, we're going to launch the Lrtn live stream radio.
Okay.
We're going to be going live on radio. So wherever you are, if you don't have a computer,
Yeah.
you can go online and listen to the radio program.
Yeah.
So when we go live, we can broadcast to the radio. We can also have our radio program. We can play music,
Yeah.
help to expose some of our local talents that we have in Liberia, both religious and social, what have you.
Yeah.
So as soon as I finish testing that platform, we're going to advertise it, and you'll be able to listen to a radio station
Mm-hmm.
anywhere out in the world if you have internet connection.
Yeah.
We want to start from there, and then we will grow. And who knows what happens? Maybe we'll have a station next time. We don't know, but
Yeah.
initially we want to start from live streaming. When it comes to radio, have a radio show. Okay, again, we'll play music. We'll have discussions and all of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
If you miss the show, you can tune to the,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the live stream,
Yeah.
listen to it, or you can come back online. The next thing is that the technology thing is that you don't need to have a computer to really participate on the program or see us.
Yes.
Once you have a digital phone,
Yeah.
a phone that can download or use the internet on, you should be able to get online on YouTube, Facebook, everything like that.
Yeah.
We have made it in the way where you can have access to us in any of those platforms, Twitter,
Yeah.
everything like that. So we're going to start advertising the website in the next couple of days.
Yeah.
When you want to see it, if you forget or you don't have Facebook, you can go to the website. We have the video link there. If you click it, you will see the show live.
You see
So
the show live.
you have every ability to see the show. Also, the people in Liberia, or if you have a community program,
Yeah.
you're having things in the towns and what have you,
Yeah.
look for Lrtn guys
Look
in
for
town.
LRTN.
They will come and then bring your program live, because you send a message to the rest of the diaspora, the people in the world, to
In
say,
the
hey,
diaspora.
we're here, we're doing something here. Or there are things going on. We're having agriculture programs here. We're having educational programs.
Educational
We got we're manufacturing these things. People don't know where you are. You got to go to Monrovia and pay so much money. For us, we know we want the funds, but we'll give you the opportunity to come and expose yourself and present yourself to the
Present
community.
yourself, yeah.
And through that, we know that you will definitely could donate and contribute to the Sharing
To the
Development
show.
Foundation.
And another thing is, what I'm trying to do is, I got this program I'm working on. Somebody want to do that program where we will bring, we born kids over here,
Mhm.
and they're very smart.
Yeah.
They have a whole lot of, talents.
Yep.
So you're gonna see some of the kids come here, probably reading our local news
Yep.
on what happened here.
Yep.
And we also want to see if we can get in touch with kids in Liberia
Yeah, they can
where
share.
they can
collaborate.
share. We
Mhm.
want to be able to connect maybe books, or they can do
Whatever
some
it is.
things together.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of things we want to do. The network is not just about sitting here and just discussing what people do. They discuss politics. It's a whole big thing. My dream is big,
Yeah.
and I want everybody to be part of the thing. And guess what? Anytime we do something, anytime people donate, anytime something happens for this platform, it affects people in Liberia.
Yep.
It's going to better somebody in Liberia. We got people in the rural area that the bees on my hands. I bought the bees on my hands. Somebody making these things in Liberia.
Yep.
That would be something that we're going to advertise.
Yep.
And let that person to know that you can sell it for $5 or something,
Yep.
and you have money coming directly to you. If we can do that for you, all we want you to do is employ somebody to benefit from there too.
Yeah.
We got to be able to, we got to be our brothers keeper. We got to be able to help each other. That's the only way we're going to go somewhere. So, Charles, when you come to the, I know the team is going, and we discussed that. We're going to have a tour in the counties to go around and check and see what's happening. And when you notice, you'll find out that, especially for the women, a lot of women going through times in Liberia. So we want to see, we're not trying to be sexist, we don't want to bring sexism here, but we're trying to see if we can employ a lot of young girls. On the team right now, we got 2 ladies on the team.
Right.
On the team,
Yeah.
the guys that are going to be on. So we want to be employ a lot of young girls that are coming from school, because this is one thing that really bothers me. It bothers people a whole lot. Having people or ladies in the street and they're not doing nothing, and people have talent. So you going in there, and I want you to speak a little bit on that.
Well, what happened is that you see, we used to run a program from family planning back in the days called FLE, Family Led Development Program, And that program was geared towards educating young people on the adolescent growth and development status of themselves, how to take care of the body, their sexuality, how to deal with the hormones when they becoming from teenage to adulthood, teenage pregnancy, drug abuse, all those kind of things like that. The program went down because of the crisis. So what we're suggesting, what Joseph Anderson is talking about, is that we need to have young ladies coming to be given offer to be able to use their talent. Okay, many of the young ladies that we talk to, they say, you know what, it's difficult to get a job in Liberia. If you want to get a job, they want you to go and lay down with them, all the kind of stuff like that. I'm not prepared to do that, so I'm stuck in a corner. Then you call the relative, send me $25, send me this, send me that. Well, you have a platform. Okay, somebody who has a good idea can come and say, we're going to have a woman-to-woman program. Yeah. And on that program, on this platform, you can discuss the issue of the young ladies and how they can present themselves and talk about their skills, their talent, their educational background. You see, so as we grow, we will make sure that we have young ladies and young guys involved in what we need to do. We're not saying we're going to open an employment scheme in Liberia now, please. No, we're not going to do that. But as we grow, we're thinking about all of that. We want to make sure we have young people running the system. Yeah. But now, some lady, if you're watching in Liberia, you have a good platform, you want to discuss a woman-to-woman issue. If you talk to the guys in Monrovia, you can call us out here, call Mr. Anderson or call Mr. Cannibal, and they will set up the program where you can have your own program. You see, and through your program, you raise funds. That funds can go towards something to benefit some community in town.
And to buttress what Charles just said, one of the things that we have always yearned to do is to try to help our community. Liberia gave us so much. Our country gave us so much, and we want to give back to that country. Like me, when I left Liberia in the 80s. I came here, I've been here ever since. I live in Liberia. I went through hell. Nobody should think because I'm sitting in America, things were rosy. Things were really, really difficult at times in Liberia, even though I don't want to lie, I come from a decent family. They were able to support me and this and that and the rest of it, but I was very rebellious as I grew up. So I was out there hustling myself, and I came to America. We're still hustling. We all still hustling. Like Charles Relly said, we all have a job here. We work for ourselves. I mean, like me, I got a 9-to-5 job. Joe got a 9-to-5 job. We are comfortable. We raise our family and everything. Charles also has a 9-to-5 job, and he's doing very great here in the U.S. of A. But the fact here, we're doing this for Liberia. Liberia first. Liberia first. Everybody talk about their country. All the foreigners we have interacted with, they talk about their country.
I'm telling you.
What's about our country?
Yeah, we gotta show it. We gotta do something.
But people, you wake up. God did not put a stamp on us and say you belong suffering.
No.
You understand? You belong. You go. There is a stamp on you when you go. You will be suffering, and everything you do with your hand, it will not be.
It will not prosper.
And that's why we decided to do this.
Yeah, I would say this to the audience. Listen, there are so much in the country that just laying around.
Right.
People don't have no use for it.
Right.
And we can use new things.
We can use it.
So much around. The only thing, we just got to wake up. We just got to wake up. So even we can have a close drive.
Right.
Close drive. Yeah. Tell you, say, listen, your old clothes you got in the hospital together.
But you know the amount of clothes, the amount of clothes in the closet that we can send to the Lrtn and give away.
We got so much.
Through the Lrtn and give away.
So that things we can put together, and we can. And the good thing is, I will let Charles talk about that. We have 6 persons. We're gonna have an administrator, somebody who you don't have to call America.
No.
You can call the office in Liberia.
Right.
You can talk directly to the person.
Yep.
We got somebody be on the ground. I will come and see you, or you can go to the office. You can sit down, talk with them. We'll have the team running around. So making it easy where people can get to. We don't want people to be leaving from West Nima, Banga just to get in touch with us. We also we're going to do a tour, go all around the country.
Right.
So people, because we want to give the opportunity to people in the diaspora to be a part of something,
and to see what's happening.
The thing is this. Let me just remind these people.
Hold your thought. Let's take a break, and we'll be right back.
was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. I say I jump over it. Now how you deal with me, I jump over it. I say I jump over it. Now how you deal with me, I jump over it. They will see it. I say they will, yeah. So you forced to let me. You not let me say you forced to let me. You forced to let me. You not let me say you forced to let me. Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. When Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you.
Mario, I want you to understand.
You don't have. I don't want to understand. Leave. Leave my house, and don't ever come back here. Ruben, how could you do this to me? Huh? You mean all this time we've been together? All this time? And you didn't tell me you was married?
And thank you for waiting. We're back, and we have Charles in the studio. He is the chief engineer for the Liberian Radio and Television Network. And I see we got a couple of people in Liberia responding to us already.
Yep.
And we just discussed that. Charles already took your number and your name, so he will give it to the team. And when they arrive, be expecting a call. All right.
So you have any question, you want to ask us now?
Okay. So we're supposed to get elect because Charles got so much to do. He putting stuff together for the team. They're leaving tomorrow. So we just want him to come and see, talk a little briefly about what's going on. So now we're going to open the line for the numbers at the screen, at the bottom of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Call that number.
And the phone number is 215. The phone number is 215-526-1785.
Okay.
And the alternate number is 215-201-7562.
Okay. I don't want people just be watching and just be mute. Please.
Call in.
Please.
Call in, criticize the show.
Say something, because this is something that we're doing for all Liberians,
Right.
especially those in the diaspora.
Mm-hmm.
So those of you that got businesses in Liberia, you got this going on in Liberia and the hardship and so thing. Some people got property like guest houses and so thing.
Right.
And people don't know you have it.
Right.
Call, we can do advertisement. We'll do advertisement for you. If you have a project going on, a special project going on, and you want us to know about it, let us know.
Right.
We got a lady that I'm going to be bringing on here. She's responsible. She does have a foundation that cater to autism.
Yeah.
Autism.
Wow.
Children with Down syndrome.
She's going through a whole lot. I'm working on something where we can have a commercial running for her.
Right.
These are the kind of things that we're talking about. This is why we want to create this network, because instead of what people come here and begging other people for money, we will already have money sitting somewhere that we can just dispatch directly to the people because people need it.
But the thing is, when we started the network, one of the things that I wanted to say before we went on commercial.
Yeah.
Joe Anderson is one of the. If you want to know who the founder of this organization is, Joe Anderson is one of the founder. Charles Howard. I don't want for me to sit here and say, Joe and myself, or Joe will sit here and say, I own this. The network is a Liberian network.
It's for everybody.
He have always said it. We all have said it. Charles just reiterated that.
Yeah.
This network for you, my people.
Everybody.
One of the things that prompted the idea is the fact that I don't want to speak for Joe. He will speak for himself.
Yeah.
But when Joe told me where he had gotten himself involved with, I told him, I said, my man, this thing bigger than you, it's bigger than me. Come, let's sit down and try to do something.
Yeah.
You understand, Charlie? Because the important thing that we saw, the vision we saw was the fact that we can move it into another level. For the Liberian people.
Yeah.
You see here in America, you got CNN, you got everybody speaking for their people, our community. In Minnesota, the Liberian people are doing great there. They are running for public office. We want for people in Philadelphia to run for council seat. We want for people to run for political office. And when you're running for political office, we will be able to make you popular. Because people watching you, and we will be here to make sure to cheer you up for you to run for public office.
And you'll be very, very shocked to know that I got so much scorecards.
Right.
And apart from that, most of the places that we go, especially for elected officials,
right,
you sit with them, they jump up on the seat.
Right.
They be confused. They're like, wow, we gotta talk. Call me. You know, I'm interested. Whatever I can do to help you.
Right.
Our Liberian people,
they don't do it.
You got to push them.
But let me not call you.
Sometimes they will call you. You will go to a place. They say, "My man, we want you to do this for you." Finish doing it. To even come up and say, "My man, what can I do to help?"
Let me tell you my experience. Right. I've always loved to help, to give back to Liberia. Right from the Ellen Johnson government, right through the current government. And I'm not saying they say. I have communication that I've communicated with people in some of the big agencies of government around Liberia. The simple thing I said to them, listen, I have the ability to automate the system.
Right.
I can automate, in fact, the entire government.
Right.
We can automate the entire government. We say automation means we can make the whole government run in a unified system digitally.
Yeah.
Where you don't have to be carrying people across ministry, across town.
But Charles, you see, the job that you do, why can't Liberian the police? The police need somebody.
Listen to this.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I have the emails. To some people that I sent emails to,
right,
introduce myself. I said, listen, I'm not looking for pay.
No.
I'm not asking for a job.
Right.
All I want you to do for me, buy me a return ticket.
Right.
I will come to Liberia. We sit down with your current team. I'm not saying they don't know anything.
Right.
I respect the guys in Liberia. They have a lot of learning ability, they have a lot of skills.
Right.
But we have to collaborate, bring our knowledge together, because we on this side of the globe, we have access to information development in real time.
I'm telling you.
What I'm seeing today developing for Microsoft and CompTIA and Apple, all these places, before it get to Monrovia, it's 3 weeks old for me here.
Yeah.
So I told them, I said, listen, let me come to Liberia, sit with your team. We analyze your agency or your ministry, whatever it is, and we can design a system that will make that place work efficiently.
Right.
You know what everyone then told me?
No.
First question was, okay, when you coming? I said, just buy a return ticket. I want you to pay me.
Right.
I don't want to pay for them.
Right.
But because I want to bring the knowledge, we started it in Liberia, we can bring it back.
Right.
And they are able
right.
to buy a simple $1,200 return ticket. But I said, I'm not asking you for a hotel. I'm not asking you for a police escort.
Right.
I'm not asking for a place. I got home in Monrovia.
Right.
Yeah. Just buy me a return ticket, and all of them turned it down.
But let me tell you this, Charlie. Let me tell you this, Charles. One of the things I want to tell you first before I digress a little bit is the fact that Liberian people, they don't know good thing. We Liberians don't know good thing. Now, when you look at the other day, right? I left to go take the police test for SEPTA police. I got to the place, Prince, because I changed my name. I showed the guy my passport, my United States passport plus the ORD. You know what the guy told me? The guy said, don't show me nothing we know about you more than you know about yourself. I swear to God. The guy said, don't show me nothing we know your name already, that your name changed and everything. We did the background work before you got here.
That's what they call technology.
That's what they call technology.
People working, they don't play.
Okay?
They don't play.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you commit crime here in this country, they track you.
Yeah.
They track you.
That's why I keep saying to Liberians that usually come on Facebook and just talk, speak, say things you're not supposed to say.
They don't respect us.
You're just talking. You gotta be very careful how you're talking.
Right.
Because the people got information.
Right.
Now, another thing happened one time was that I talked to one of the ministers one time back in the previous government. I said, listen, all these used cars that are being bought from around the world, coming to Liberia, you have to get to the free port. You people got to go pay money, blah from counter to counter, all the kind of stuff before they clear the car, before they go to finance, to go up and have a paper.
Right.
I can automate it.
Right.
What will happen is that when you buy your car in Philadelphia, you go to the Ministry of Transport website, you hit a button, a screen going to drop for you. You put that car information in there, where you bought it, how much you bought it, who ship bringing it, your everything information, you put it in there.
Yeah.
When you hit submit, in less than 1 minute, it's in Monrovia.
Right.
So when your car arrive at the free port, you go your little slip with your code.
Right.
When you give it to the guy, he punch that code in.
Yeah.
The information is there.
You
gotta go bring in your paper. Nothing.
But you see,
Now go to the Ministry of Finance.
Yeah.
You get in that code. They print your lesson plate.
Right.
And you will pay the money in America wherever you are.
Right.
So when you come into Liberia, you are paying for everything.
Right.
You don't talk to anybody at a free port.
No,
you come in, you finish paying online.
Right.
You got receipt, you got your code.
That's right.
So you get it in less than 1 hour, 4 hours of the day.
Everything
Your
is
car
done.
has cleared.
That's right. But
They said no, they didn't want.
one of the things,
Before you come
Yeah,
in,
go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Before you come in, let me say this. You see why we put this platform together?
Yeah.
Because this is just Charles, and at the technical side we're talking about.
Right.
But I got Mr. P, I got Dr. Cooper,
The medical
I
side.
got a whole lot of qualified people
military coordinator.
in America, in Iran, in the diaspora, that we can actually use this platform and bring them together and do some positive things in Liberia.
Yeah.
Free.
Well,
That will help.
you know, one of the things I always, because I come from the law enforcement side,
Yeah.
one of the things I always talk about, Prince.
You all want to play with lawyers.
I want to play journalists everywhere because I'm a Liberian, jack of all trade, master of none. The thing there is this: when you look, journalism is my calling.
Yeah.
That one from the day I was born, I've been doing this thing. Because number one, even if you talk about the best commentator after Herbert Grisby have died, people like Gasper Yamento, it's me right now. Why I'm not in Liberia or performing my duty there? You understand? It's because Liberia put on a good day. I could be in Liberia doing something like that, helping people, helping young generation to follow my footsteps like today or tomorrow when I'm gone. Because we all gonna die.
Yeah.
Now, Charles, you said something. The police department. Why the police department not tracking criminals?
And it's so simple.
Thank
It's
you.
so simple. We have the technology right
Explain
in our
that to the
hands.
people.
We have
Explain.
it in our hands.
Why the police department
Okay.
not tracking criminals in Liberia?
All I need to do, I can recruit a team of young people, even in Liberia right now.
Right.
We design our own platform
Yeah.
to track everybody who breaks a crime.
Right.
Once you are arrested,
Same
the
thing,
police
yeah.
officer can stand right there with their phone in your hand,
Just put it in.
put your information in, everything.
come up.
Your picture, everything come up.
But let's step back.
Okay.
One time, Social Security, right? Doing, I think I was doing when Charles was my president. The Social Security director was there. He's a member of my church.
Right.
And I know him so well. And I sent him. I got my email. I sent it to him. I said, listen, sir. I said, listen, sir. You know what I can do? I can design a Social Security platform. We can generate Social Security number for every Liberian.
Right.
Matching the United States one, so they can. And then we can talk to the United States government. If you move into the United States, they can follow you.
Right.
Right. So he said, "Oh, that's a smart idea. Let's talk about it." I said, "It's a simple database.
Right.
Nothing big. We can design it. Everybody."
That's it.
Then he said, "How will get everybody Social Security number? Some people not educated and blah blah." I said, "No, sir. It's not education. Get everybody Social Security number. How we go here?" I said, "Listen, it's simple. We do the database. Everything. We get it stopped. We get the tablets and what have you. We deploy people into the counties.
Right.
Everybody can put a fingerprint there. You generate a Social Security number for every single Liberian in the country.
Right.
Have an identity number. Put a thumb there. Put a picture there. We take the picture when you go on a cruise ship on vacation. When you go check in." Tell you soon to plug your code in, you come out and put the tablet in front of you, take a picture,
Yeah.
the picture in the thing, you got your sign and SIM
Right.
card. Straightforward in the
But the person,
he told me,
no.
I did the whole thing, he told me, say,
I will call you back.
No, not even come, he said, I gotta, I'm thinking about it, but I don't have the money. I said, well, how much money do you think it's going to cost? Well, are they going to cost $1 million? I said, no, sir, it's not going to cost $1 million. You're not going to cost $1 million. People will pay for the process.
Right.
You will go and Social Security, you pay $5. People working can pay $10 or whatever it is.
Right.
They will pay for the Social Security. Every Liberian would have had a Social Security number available.
And the thing that
today.
and the thing that is this, Charles. Not only that, but the Social Security exists in Liberia. Yes, Social Security exists in Liberia. They have been eating the money. The government have been eating the money for. I'm seriously, I'm telling you. The government have been eating the people money and say, oh, Social Security and welfare corporation and now once Social Security benefit people can get.
So we're offering the services through Lrtn. If an agent say your ministry need to have something developed or need to work with us, we are prepared to come to Liberia to sit with your team.
That's the thing.
And we knock heads together.
I want for you to talk about the police. The police, because the criminal we want to track.
Easy to track criminals. Once we have the database established, we design a database. We can design it to our country taste. We don't have to design it like America.
Right.
There are predefined platforms here. But I know enough programmers, Liberians, that I can put together and can design an application in no time.
Okay.
We go there. Anybody's arrested. Anybody's arrested. You do your fingerprint right there. They take your picture, your name, and everything else. Bam, it's in the database.
And nobody.
Let's hold your thought there. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back because we gotta go according to this.
Right.
And I keep playing a movie they call the biggest mistake or something.
Okay.
That's a movie that just came up for a Liberian girl called.
Wow.
Yeah, called how do you call the girl?
Yeah, Wilson Williams' daughter, Tuma Williams.
Okay, just came up for her. That's why she gave that to me, and we're promoting that. So those of you that live in the Pennsylvania area or wherever you are, try to promote her. I think the movie is up already, so try to promote her. Okay. So we're gonna take a break, and we'll be right back.
Mario, I want you to understand.
You don't have. I don't want to understand. Leave. Leave my house, and don't ever come back here. Ruben, how could you do this to me? Huh? You mean all this time we've been together? All this time, and you didn't tell me you was married?
On the beat, Lord of mercy, bam bam bam. Whoa yo, whoa yo, whoa yo yo yo, whoa yo yo.
D12 on the beat.
The lamb up in there. Girl don't like my business. Oh, yeah. They like my business. Oh, yeah. This Jew don't like my business. They got a way I can suck it to them. Yeah. They got a way I can give it to them. Yeah. They got a way I can suck it to them. They got a way I can give it to them. Come in, Mr. Lover Boy. Come in, Mr. Lover Boy. Come in, Mr. Lover Boy. Mr. Lover. Yeah. They say I blame you, you wanna get them, yeah. Yeah. They say I blame you, you wanna jam with them, yeah. But the girl in my business, she ready to care for my business. She can die for my business. She can do anything for my business. Me, I can wait for the garden. I can wanna sing for the garden. Me, I can wait for the garden. I can wanna dance for the garden. I the chocolate for the girl and the sugar for the garden, yeah. I the chocolate for the girl and the sugar for the garden, yeah. And I have for trouble. And I have for sweating. And I have for noise, so. And I have for sweating. Call me Mr. Lover Boy, Mr. Lover. The lamb up in there. This girl don't like my business. Oh yeah. They like my business. Oh yeah. This Jew don't like my business. They got a way I can suck it to them. Yeah. Lover Boy. Call me Mr. Lover Boy. Call me Mr. Lover Boy. Mr. Lover. Till I get old. I'm a number 9 player, I'm a defender. I'm a big player, I'm a dog killer. I kill a goat, then I eat it here. When they find love, then I run away. Me, I can wait for the get him. I can only sing for the get him. Me, I can wait for the get him. I can only dance for the get him. I'm in the chocolate for the guy and the sugar for the garden. Yeah. I'm in the chocolate for the guy and the sugar for the garden. Yeah. Oh yo, oh yo, oh yo, yo. The line my business. The girl don't like my business. Sucker to them. The way I can give it to them. The way I can sucker to them. The way I can give it to them. Call me Mr. Lover Boy. On the beat, Lord of mercy, bam bam bam. Whoa yo, whoa yo, whoa yo yo yo, whoa yo yo yo.
D12 on the beat.
The lamb up in there. Girl don't like my business. Oh, yeah. They like my business. Oh, yeah. They you don't like my business. They got a way I can suck it to them. Yeah. They got a way I can give it to them. Yeah. They got a way I can suck it to them. They got a way I can give it to them. Call me Mr. Lover Boy. Call me Mr. Lover Boy. Call me Mr. Lover Boy. Mr. Lover. Yeah. They say I blame you wanna get them, yeah. They say I blame you wanna jam with them, yeah. But the girl in my business, she really care for my business. She can die for my business. She can do anything for my business. Me, I can wait for the garden. I can wanna sing for the garden. Me, I can wait for the garden. I can wanna dance for the garden. I the chocolate for the girl and the sugar for the garden, yeah. I the chocolate for the girl and the sugar for the garden, yeah. And I have for trouble. And I have for sweating. And I have for noise, so. And I have for sweating. Call me Mr. Lover Boy. Mr. Lover.
We're back, and I'm sorry for the low delay, and the reason why we're delaying because we just have people calling us from Liberia. Everybody's so excited, and people are all happy that we come in. And I just want to say to the audience, okay, I don't know the address of the place. I don't know where, but we're going to be located to the People newspaper. I think the People's newspaper in Liberia. The office, that's where we're going to be. So you just got to hold on, and the team get there by the grace and help of God by Monday, because they got to get the set situated. Okay, and you will be able to call, you will be able to go to the People newspaper and be able to see them and talk to them. So So with that being said, we want to be able to take some calls. So
And now, before the call comes in, before you can call in now. But ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, you are listening to the Liberian Radio and Television Network here in the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection.
Yeah.
And on set tonight is our chief engineer, Charles Howard, who is leading the team or maybe instructing the team to Liberia. I don't know as whether Charles will travel, but he have not told me that yet. But this is our chief engineer for the Liberian Radio and Television Network here in the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection, Philadelphia. Some people call it the Philadelphia. Now, we have with us, as usual, the man on my immediate left, Joe Anderson himself, who is the president and CEO of this network. I'm just one of the news reporter here. But they have treated me nicely each time. I can see how my God getting beat. I eat here, I sleep here, I do anything here. You know, they have been very
and let me say this to those of you that have been watching Mr. Page show, the guy, the health guy that you always see on. It's going to be beautiful this time because now we have somebody on the ground. If we're talking about malaria or we're talking about anything, you're able to get in touch. We're able to go on the ground and stand well with you, and Mr. P will be able to talk to you and tell you if you're sick, what's going on with you, and you need to see the doctor and all. It's going to be so beautiful. So we're going to be meeting with doctors and all. My thing is, I want to use all the different professionals.
Yeah, we need a sportcaster. Even though I wanted to do sport, but there would be nobody to cover politics, and sports is what I do. So I chose one. I will be doing the political side. Those of you out there in television land, if you have talent, if you have a special talent to do sports, because the other day, I mean this morning we're arguing about Liverpool. Liverpool beat back out the other day, and nobody to bring the report to the people. We need to report these things for our media. You know, so those of you who are interested in doing sports, if you're here in the US of A, if you're in the Philadelphia, please give us a call. The phone call is in the bottom of the screen. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, Charles, our chief engineer, have a shorter time because we got to do another show as it relates. Charles is here for us to arrange the travel of the team. The team is traveling to Liberia from the US of A tomorrow. One of the things I wanted for people that are listening to us to hear is the fact that if your people think that our network will not be covering the demonstration that are taking place on the 7th. You gotta be joking. Because that's the reason why I wanted to bring Henry Costa up. That's why I wanted to bring Henry Costa up. We got one of the biggest platforms in the US of A.
I'll say this to you right now. As the team on the ground doing the work,
right,
I'm expecting everybody to keep donating.
Right.
Just keep putting your dollar, put something on there. You got to keep calling us because we're going to make sure they are there. They're going to be live, and we're going to be carrying the whole thing live. If we have the opportunity to get to some official, we're going to do, because the guys that the team going to meet. Most of them are here.
The last time the vice president, the last time to show the platform is one of the biggest platforms here in the US of A. Those of you out there who have your various platform, tell me how many people you don't speak to from the vice president office directly. The vice president the vice president press secretary, Richmond Nuve was on this show.
And we got
Richmond Nuve was on this show, and Richmond Nuve was giving us the information that people were going around saying, oh, the vice president getting ready to do this, the president getting ready to do that. All the innuendos and stuff, we put it to rest when Richmond Nuve came here. Physically, because we don't want to give hearsay.
Yeah.
We want to give an on-the-spot report. Look, this network gonna be like CNN. I mean, like BBC. Yeah. You understand? It's gonna be like BBC. You will hear on the line from Monrovia is Joseph Anderson.
That's what we want to
You understand? Those are things that you're gonna get because you got professional here doing this thing.
Yeah, we got people behind the scene working.
You got professional.
And that's why I would say I'm so grateful and so happy that I got myself. They always say it's good to surround yourself with the right people.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing that I have the right guys. Anything I want done, sometimes I sit in here when something going wrong, I just gotta take the phone call and call.
Look,
It's done.
one of the things that I want for people to know,
Yeah.
Joe. I told Joe one day, I said, Joe, if we're going to Mayflower, let Mayflower in our hall first before we get outside. You understand? Because when we're on set,
Yeah.
it's time to have fun.
Yeah.
It's time to have fun to give the information that people need. Because I said that to Joe because every marriage, there is problem in it.
Yeah.
You understand? And don't think what we're doing here is rosy. You know what I mean? There are problems. Sometimes the computer ain't want to come on, and somebody is mad and nobody been able trying to get Charles on the phone. Charles is not there. You know, everybody getting pissed off and stuff. What the engineer and this and that.
Like Mr. Pay came in,
Right.
he's supposed to do the show, but I told Mr. Pay we can't do no show because you know what? We gotta prepare the things to go to Liberia.
Right.
We gotta prepare, so we can't. There will be no way he will say, "Well, I'm available all the way." I already gotta talk to him. I said, "I understand it, but you gotta understand something. We gotta let things go." So there's a whole lot of workings going on, and it feels so good to know that things that you imagine are coming to fruition. You know, you're seeing things happening. So if you're out there and you have a call, you want to ask questions, or you want to say anything, the number is on the screen. You can call the number, and you can ask Charles, or you can ask us anything you want to know how to do with the network, the team that's going to Liberia. You can call and ask the question, and we'll answer your question. So, keep watching, follow us, and we're begging you, please support us. Please support us.
Before Charles leave, Mr. Anderson,
Yeah.
I wanted for us to say this because to show that we love our people. We love our people. We want to. The other day when Lrtn passed away, his I heard that his widow is here in the States. She's the senator for Grand Bassa County. So our chief engineer is here. We're dispatching a team to Monrovia. We just want she's my senator. She's from my county.
Okay.
So I have to once again extend my condolences on behalf of the team.
Yeah.
Charles, you can do that because you're the bigger man here. We the small people, so we'll let you do that for us for the loss of Ada Lawrence.
Yeah. To the family of our lost brother, the honorable lost brother of ours, we want to say we greatly sympathize with you. One thing I want to say is that, and why I think it's good for me to say this is because whenever somebody dies from the other person or from you, somebody call and say, "Oh, Mary Jane or Brother John, man, I know how you feel." No, that is not true. If nobody has died from you before that close,
Right.
and somebody's husband, child, or wife, or mom or dad died, do not call them and tell them you know how they feel if you have not had anybody die from you before. That feeling is not cheap.
Right.
I experienced it my very self.
Myself.
Okay? Both of my parents died at the same time. I had to bury them the same day.
So
That's when I got to understand when somebody died from you.
Right.
That feeling you get, nobody else can feel it.
Right.
So to the family out there for our lost honorable, we want to say again, we sympathize with you. We really sympathize with you. We are sorry for your loss. But take heart. Take heart. And the Bible tells us, say, "Yea, do I walk through the valley of the shadow of death,
Fear no
for
evil.
I fear no evil, for thou art with me." So fear no evil, family. This is a valley of the shadow of death. But guess what? You're gonna come out shining.
Yeah.
So keep your heads up. People will talk. People will talk good things. They will talk bad things.
Yeah, you
But
can
trust
call.
me,
Yeah,
just laugh.
Yeah, you can call in now. Somebody's asking a question. If they can call in,
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
what
you
you can
can
call in. Now the number is
Call
there.
the number right there.
Call the number 215-526-1785, and the alternative number is 215-201-7562. So you can call that number now. Okay, we are waiting for you.
In the Liberian way, we say "Nama ya family." In Basa, we say "What we pago." Aha, So we're very sorry for your loss. And
I mean, not because we spoke Bassa here, so y'all but think they think that Bassa thing.
That is
Not Bassa thing.
Not Bassa thing.
Not Bassa thing here. Because I'm the only Bassa man on the here. The other man sitting to the extreme here, he's a Congo man, he don't speak nothing. And the other man right here, he also another Congo man, he missed all over the place. He got Gola in here, he got Pele, he got all the whole tribe, everything in. So let me, I got crew in me, then I got Bassa in me. So I won't try, so I can't level accusation against one try in
we say
Liberia.
sorry.
I love all of y'all.
We say sorry. We love you, and when the team come to Liberia, we'll make sure they will look for you. And then when we ourselves fly in, we're going to meet with the family too.
The senator is here in the States.
Oh, okay.
The senator is in Allentown. I've been trying to make contact with her.
Okay.
But I will still continue to try to make contact with her. I want to try to talk to her.
Yeah, we'll see if we can.
So, Senator, if you're watching, you can please, send your number to us. We want to reach out to you. We'll be happy if you can come on the show, so you can talk to Liberian people and talk to Liberians in the diaspora and everywhere else. Yeah. And let's have a chat. Let's make this laws a success.
Right.
Because every disappointment is a blessing.
Right.
So we don't know what's going to come out for you. So we're sorry again, and we really, really ask God to continue to guide the family as a whole. Okay. Anybody calling us, we are ready to take some questions.
Okay. So if we don't have people, nobody calling. And we got
let's give it like a few more minutes.
Yeah, we got a call coming in.
Call coming in.
Yeah. We got a call coming in already. Yeah. Call out your name and where you calling from. Call out your name and where you calling from.
Minnesota.
Okay.
My name is Natalie. Okay, so I have a concern. What is show is about?
Okay. We actually talking about the network. This is a non-profit we're running, and we have a team that is going to be leaving for Liberia. We're going to be launching in Liberia, and we're just trying to let the audience know and tell people exactly what we're doing. So this is a non-profit we're running. So we got our technical guy who is here, the engineer. He's trying to explain to people what we do, and so far that's it. But we got series of different topics that are supposed to be coming on. So we're going to be having the topic. The first thing we're discussing on the topic there is the Lrtn chief engineer in the studio, and that's the guy you see in the white shirt.
This guy will make everything possible for you to be able to be watching us on your either your phone or your computer. This gentleman is a special gentleman right here. In fact, in Minnesota, when Cecil ran for school board and what's the guy named Winfred Russell ran.
Yeah.
We were broadcasting. We made sure to let you to go to the poll to vote that night.
Yeah.
This is not just a phone that we pick up and we do it. This is a whole network we have here.
Yeah.
But you watch us through the internet, or you watch us on your telephone, your cell phone. So I know you see a lot of people pick up their phone, they do live and this and that and the rest of it. But if you look at the background is different from most of the platform that you watch. We are doing this because we want your Liberian people. This is for all of us as Liberian, and we're getting ready to go launch in Liberia to bring major information to you, because the information that we need from Liberia, we're not getting it fluently. So we'll be in the 15 counties. We're dispatching to Monrovia right now. We're dispatching our crew leaving here tonight to go to Liberia. They will be arriving there in a few days. And when they arrive in Liberia, we'll launch it. So when you see the platform, it will be like BBC. It will give us information and we'll answer those questions as we broadcast.
Yeah, so let me come back. What's the name again?
My name is Natalie. My question is, what is the non-profit organization? What's your project?
Okay, I will explain to you.
Yeah.
My dear sister, what happened is that it's called Sharing Development Foundation. Okay, sdflib.org. Sharing Development Foundation. It goes by the word sharing. We believe that it's about time that we as Liberians out here start to share something with the people in Liberia. We're not specific to any individual, or any tribe, or any group. Yeah. We don't know about any tribe. We don't want to know what your tribe is. Nothing. All we want to do is to raise resources, generate resources. Yeah. We go to Liberia and say, well, in this town, maybe the school that is here need a library for the first time in history. We take that project, whatever funds we get, and we set up a library in that school. Or we go to another place, maybe the community needs a town hall, needs something, whatever it is that we think we can support. We identify that program. But what we're going to do is that we're going to get the people directly involved with us. We're not going to sit here and predetermine what they need. So we go to Liberia, sit with the people in the community, what is the issue, what is pressing, what you think you need to do. If we feel we can handle it, then we can come back and say, listen, we spoke with the people in real time. You saw them on Lrtn, and this is what they say that the urgent need is. So let's raise funds and go there. We are open. Whatever we do, you'll be able to go onto the website and read the breakdown of everything we do, dollar for dollar. We're not asking for $1 million. No. We ask for just $1 donation. Okay. So when we talk. Yes, my dear.
Yeah, thank you very much. I don't know the both of you guys or your name, but thank you. Let God bless you.
Amen. I'm Charles. This is Joseph Anderson. I'm Charles Howard. This is Mr.
And this is Cannibal. This is Bro M. Cannibal.
The guy in the middle with the black and white shirt is Charles Howard. The guy to the one, the red shirt, Mr. Cannibal. The guy with the white shirt is Mr. Anderson. So
and you know, sister, and you know one of the thing here, sister.
My name is Madeline Mayonga. My parents from Grand Bassa County.
Okay.
I want you guys to please put the University of Liberia on your list. It's very important. Our brothers and sisters want to go to school, but there's no support from them. Every day I see them, it just bothers me that they're not getting the help that they need.
Right.
But let me tell you something, my dear. Let me tell you something, and I hope you're not to be too long. We have interest in the University of Liberia. I, as a computer engineer, had one time even tried to get with the University Alumni Association in the United States to be able to develop a platform to alleviate the registration and the total administration of the university problem, right? We're going to automate the whole process. Just like you go to school in America, you can go online, register, enroll, do everything for your school, and you go there. You're not going to sit and talk online for anything. I mean, stay on the physical line now. I wanted to carry that program there, but because of people who felt that for something, they did not want to accept it. It was going to cost $3,000. You understand? So we have all the schools in Liberia. We have them at heart. So as we meet people, as we see and meet with them, what the needs are, we will talk about it. We will promote it. And then if you have an organization, you want to come on our program to talk about it, we'll be happy to have you. You don't have to come here. We can broadcast it live from where you are, even from your cell phone. That's the kind of capacity that we have. Yes. So if you want to talk on the show sometime, you want to come live, we'll tell you what to do, and we'll bring you on in real time and your organization, what have you. But we're appealing to every Liberian. We have a program going where you donate only $1. $1. If you want to donate more, we agree. But we're asking for only $1.
Okay, so have you guys set up like a account or GoFund or something?
Yeah, we got a website that is set up and it's almost done. And so anytime we come on here, if you look on the bottom of the screen, we have our numbers there. You can call that number right now if you want to donate. But we're also going to be coming up with I got a PO box. You can mail a check of a data, or you can have a cash app. We're going to put a cash app on where you can cash out a data, or you can also use the PayPal. We got a PayPal. Everything is linked directly to an account. You can have that.
Brother, if you here in the United States and God has blessed you at least to make $18 or $17 an hour, and you can afford something, and you can make $40 or $50 donation for your brother and sister. That's blessing from God. I'm not going to give nobody $1. I appreciate you guys. I will make a donation.
Okay, so thank you so much in
advance. Thank you very much.
And when we finish, we can either call you back or you can call us and what you have to do. But the website is going to be coming up in the next couple of days where you can go on there and make your donation. And again, we'll tell you there will be a link on the website where every dollar you donated, what we're going to do, you will see how that money will expand it.
We'll have the address and all of that.
We know Liberians have a problem with money and honesty. We understand that. And we don't want to bring that to us here. So we are very transparent. Nobody going to say you can't see this, you can't see that. We want to open it up for you to see. So those things are coming up because like you said, we don't want to charge for $1 is okay. You want to get $50. We appreciate that greatly, but we want to start from the bottom. Yes. So
and let me say this to you, Mike. It's not necessarily money sometimes. And, if you have anything extra, like old clothes, shoes, anything that we can give.
Books,
that we can get, that's fine. But all of that, we're going to tell you why, because the team is going down. We want to make sure we dispatch people in certain areas so we can look at the needs.
Yeah.
We find
So
out
you're
what
leaving for Liberia tonight.
The team is leaving tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning, they're leaving tomorrow
That's why I'm
morning.
here preparing them to go.
What an angel. Let God bless you. Let God take care of you. God favor go with you. God protection go with you guys.
Okay,
So
thank
the
you
team
so
will be
much.
there next week, this weekend, and next week they'll be in town, setting up the system, training the staff, setting up the equipment, everything, and they will start advertising about them on the Monrovia. And you might even see it live here on the show if you come on the show sometime next week, so you can see that it's true we're talking about. But we really appreciate your call. Nice talking to you. Feel free to call in any other time from now. Or the next topic we're going to be talking about, if you're interested, going to be that letter that was written to the Liberian government from the 9 ambassadors about how the government has been going into the NGO, the non-profit bank account, and taking the money from there and using it illegally. And that is a problem for us Liberians. That's a shame for us. You know, we here working, obeying the rules, everything else, and we see now to believe to be true that the ambassadors, 9 ambassadors, have to write a letter to our government for the first time in our history, accusing our government of theft of their funds from their account. So that's the next topic coming up with Mr. Cunningham. But we really appreciate your time, man.
Okay, hold on 1 minute, caller. Okay, thank you so much, ma. You have the number. You can call that number, and we will be able to talk to you. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right.
You are listening to the LRTN here in the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection, Philadelphia.
Okay, call your name and where you calling from. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, your name and where you calling from.
My name is Moses Escoli.
Oh, Moses Escoli. Let's call you Nisa from here.
Yeah, Moses Escoli, where you calling from, brother?
I'm calling from PA.
You're calling from PA.
Okay, Moses, can you load the backgrounds? Because people get in the back feed, please. The background from. I know you're watching us to the back. Can you lower it a little bit for us, brother?
All right.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. I want to know when you go to Monrovia, this program going to be all over there?
Yes, sir. We're going to be broadcasting live from Liberia, all of the counties. Like we said, we don't need to have a studio in the country. That's how we develop the technology.
Yeah.
Somebody got a smartphone, and you, the superintendent of Maryland County, we can bring you on in real time live, and you can talk to the people all over the world.
Yeah.
So you have that platform. You just need to contact the local staff there, or tell them you want to come on. They will make the arrangement for you, and we'll broadcast you live from there.
Yeah, we'll broadcast you live. We don't want you.
So if I want to cash out, who number I got to cash out on?
Okay.
Energy number?
No, if you want to cash out, you got to use I will put the number on the screen. Too. Let me give the number. I'll put the number on the screen. You'll see another number coming on the screen. It's going to be all the way on the top. That number you can cash out on that number, and we
But we are based in the United States. We're in Pennsylvania ourselves, so it's not that we're in Liberia. We're here in America. Okay.
Okay, I know that. I heard that from you. But what I'm saying that let me give you my number. Maybe you can just call me on my number because that's my wife's number there. So you call me on 516.
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Okay. What's the area code? 267?
No. I'm New York man.
Hey, you New York man.
Okay, go ahead.
Come on, brother.
516.
516.
943.
516.
943.
943.
7961.
7961. Your name again?
Moses Colley.
Moses
Colley. Oh, Moses Colley.
Okay, brother Colley. Thank you so much. And if also
I will donate $1, but I really appreciate this program you carry on. I hope we should be able to donate more than $1 for this program. At least we can be able to have exactly what's going on in our country, because there's too many things going. Only person we're hearing from that telling us things is hearing Costa. So we really want to know exactly what's going on.
Okay.
But the thing is, Henry Costa, if you stay tuned, when you hang out, stay with us, watch us. I'm getting ready to give you a news concerning the 9 ambassadors that just signed the memorandum of understanding in Monrovia, a letter accusing the Liberian government of taking funds that were given to the Liberian government to be used for the country.
Okay, let me go to To the audience, listening audience, we have, I'm looking at the names. We have Coco, we have Mozella, Florence, Lawrence, Elizabeth, Dean. We got Anna Buchanan. Mr. Buchanan, how you doing there? Mr. Buchanan, we got your man in studio.
Yeah, so as Mr. Cannibal was saying, we're going to be talking about that letter that the ambassadors accuse the Liberian government of taking money from the NGO funds illegally and using it.
Not only that, but we're also going to be discussing the pension fund that Firestone gave those people that they retired. The government used that money. They and Firestone having problem right now in Liberia as to how the people who have retired going to receive any pension money. So those are things that are brewing in Liberia right now, and also we're going to be discussing the situation with the demonstration that Henry Costa and other people are going to be sponsoring in Liberia.
So you got the number on the screen. When you look on the screen, you see the little number there. The number is at the top. That's the number you can use to cash app if you want to cash app. And I mean, your data would be, we're fine with that. That's fine. We're so grateful. So thank you very much. This shouldn't be your first time. You know, keep watching, share the video, let other people know exactly what's going on. So thank you so much, my colleague.
Yeah, my man, they told me about my program from today.
You're welcome anytime.
Thank you so much.
All right.
All right.
And you are listening to the Liberian Radio and Television Network, ladies and gentlemen. In studio tonight, we have the chief engineer of the Lrtn. I just wanted to bring that up.
Let's read this. Somebody just sent a little touch to us. And coming from Augusta, right?
No.
This is coming from, that's his name right there.
Oh, Augusta.
Augusta, I want to say thank you. Augusta said he's going to be donating sometime this year, and he said he knows Mr. Pay too. Yeah, that's good. Happy to have you on. As Mr. Pay knew you very well, and we hope you can be part of his network and contribute and help us to do some of the work on it. We really appreciate that.
Well, thank you, Augusta.
So we don't want to hold charge.
We just want to dissect this. I don't know as well because it's a little bit late here. It's 6 minutes after 9.
So I
don't know why Charles will want to leave, but
before Charles leave, let Charles get a parting comment.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, again, I want to say thanks and to the audience for watching. Please continue to watch because when you come on the program and watch the program, that help us to stay on the air also. Help us to carry on the program. Feel free to express to us your likes and your dislikes. We are open-minded. If you have a technology problem or computer problem, you want to design your website, whatever you want to do, contact us. If you contact me through Lrtn, you have a discount. We'll do your website. We can do your network. We can automate your system with a discount because you donate to the Sharing Development Foundation.
Yeah.
So if you have your organization, they need a website, or you have your office, you need technical support, or call Lrtn. We'll get to you and we'll provide the kind of technical support you need for a cheaper rate compared to any company in the United States.
There is nothing out of bound. There is nothing out of bound in Liberia.
So thank you.
We're going to be going to Liberia. We're going to take it step by step.
Yeah.
But eventually there will be non-profit work that we'll be doing in Liberia, our own country. So as it relates to healthcare, the healthcare system there is bleak. We're going to bring attention to all those things.
So just watch. We're gonna have commercial.
Keep on watching us.
We're gonna have all the commercial for the computer days and all of that. You see all the different commercials that you can call. We're even trying to put something together. Those who do taxes, we'll have somebody who can do taxes for you. Explain to you as a cheaper rate. So at least because the more we bring people on here, the more they will donate, and now that fund will be at least taken to Liberia, and somebody will have a job that they don't have to wait and hang on the wonderful government.
Right.
Everybody trying to get job.
The president created 7,000 jobs.
Yeah. So we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. We're going to let Charles go and we're going to be here for the hot stuff. Stay tuned.
Mario, I want you to understand.
I don't want to understand. Leave. Leave my house. And don't ever come back here. Ruben, how could you do this to me? Huh? You mean all this time we've been together? All this time? And you didn't tell me you was married?
You gotten a call saying that your friend is missing?
Yes.
And when was this that she had called you?
I spoke to her last week Tuesday.
At what time?
7 p.m.
Did you know where she was when she had called you? Like, what was going on in the background? Did you hear anything?
She spoke to her. She was trying to tell me someone was chasing her, but she didn't actually say.
Mario, I want you to understand.
You don't have. I don't want to understand. Leave. Leave my house, and don't ever come back here. Ruben, how could you do this to me? Huh? You mean all this time we've been together? All this time, and you didn't tell me you was married?
You gotten a call saying that your friend is missing?
Yes.
And when was this that she had called you?
I spoke to her last week Tuesday.
At what time?
7 p.m.
Did you know where she was when she had called you? Like, what was going on in the background? Did you hear anything?
She spoke to her. She was trying to tell me someone was chasing her, but she didn't actually say.
We are back, and I'm here with my main man G Money Canimo as usual, and everybody going crazy in Liberia, and we just going to talk a little bit about the letter that came out, and also the protest that is coming up. Now we got a couple of reporters in Liberia that I called and I spoke to them today, and they told me that this protest is giving momentum like crazy, especially for the letter that came out today. It just made people so angry, and people are waiting to protest.
And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I want to remind you that the letter came up. 9 ambassadors near Monrovia signed the letter. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, the suspension of Eugene Facon will be discussed here tonight.
Yeah.
And those of you listening to us, Eugene Facon was suspended.
I don't know what is
from his. Eugene Facon made, according to the report from Liberia.
But this is not the first time
Eugene Facon made a statement, a divisive statement about the country people and the Congo people. You know, one of the things that I've always said to people, we are all Liberian, and those kind of divisive comments should not be used. And Eugene Facon, if I was him, I would learn from a lot of things. Once you talk too much and you get appointed to a lucrative position like, the Assistant Minister for Cultural Affairs and Tourism of the Ministry of Information, then of course you got to tune down the rhetoric.
No, Eugene couldn't tune down the rhetoric.
Why is that?
Let me tell you, that's how he got a job.
Okay.
Eugene started. Everybody's aware. Right. I don't want people to make things to look like. I feel they're going to use Eugene as a scapegoat right now because, when Eugene started in America, when they were running the campaign, that was when I expected the president, or the leadership from the CDC, supposed to tell him, say, listen, if you want to be on the part of the party, we don't expect you to be talking about you. He started with that thing they call cartel. Right. He was calling certain people that cartel. Yeah. And this person killed that person. Right. They brought comments in for comments to be placed. Right. And a whole lot of things he was saying.
Innuendos. Yeah. He was into gossip and
innuendos and all that. Terrible. It was so terrible, and people were following him. Right. People were donating and so thing. And the moment we had won the election, Eugene was on the flight to Monrovia. Okay. You gave the man that position. Yeah. So if the president, if the president can say, if they say they're taking step right now because Eugene started with it, what do you want the man to do?
But one of the things I wanted to tell you about Eugene Facon quickly, Joe,
Yeah.
It was the kind of political gefaffle between he and what the guy named what's his name, the representative
Snow.
Representative Snow, and him, they fought at the police station almost where Eugene Falcon. You know, one of the things that Liberian people didn't understand about being in the public eye, being a public official, anybody can take your picture as you walk down the street. It's not a crime. When did it become a crime? I want to see on the Liberian book, you know, more especially as related to the Constitution.
Let me tell you something before you go to all of that. Don't even go through all of that.
Right.
But the thing is, Eugene felt that nobody is untouchable.
Right.
The reason why Eugene felt that because the president, after Eugene did all of that,
right,
the president sent for Eugene to go work.
Right.
Eugene went, he met the president, he got a job. Eugene went with four associate degree.
Right.
There was no vetting.
But I think it's ludicrous for you
there
to
was no vetting, there was no nothing.
Four associate degrees.
Okay, there was no vetting, there was nothing, and Eugene got a job.
But the thing that is, he went through the confirmation. You can't blame the president
no,
for that.
Of course.
He went through confirmation.
The president appointed him. The president
understand that.
He sent him.
Yeah,
there were a lot of people the president appointed, and he sent some people to go for confirmation. They never got the confirmation.
Okay, but if they did not get a confirmation,
but the president made sure that you got a job. So for the president to come out now and say, the reason why all these things coming up from the Embassy release or press statement.
Right.
That why throw everybody off, and they decided to take action.
The letter is available. The letter is available. I saw the letter. That the nine ambassadors.
Yeah, that they had another letter that came out.
Okay.
Saying that they even mentioned Yeke Koloba name in there. They mentioned Prince Johnson name, and they mentioned Eugene Falcon name in the letter.
Right. That was divisive.
Yeah, divisive. It was making statement that was threatening the security of the state.
Okay.
So that's why they prompted the president to say. Even the president started moving now. I hear the president going to meet the standing. So my thing is, if the American wasn't going to come out to say anything,
not only the Americans, the EU, everybody,
the president, the French
ambassador also.
President disrespected the Liberian people,
right?
Because people been crying, people been talking, people been saying this, people been talking over and over. The president been mute. So if the American embassy had to issue a press statement before you move with me, you don't even have time for your people.
Right.
You don't care.
But the thing is, no Liberian president from 1847, no Liberian president have had the Liberian people have had. I want to believe that because if you look at the attitude, they say, if you don't know what a man take by, know what he agrees. It's a parable.
Yeah.
You understand? The true color is right there.
Yeah.
Now, let's look at the actual issue that had to do with the Firestone. Firestone. There is an issue now brewing in Firestone concerning the Liberian government. The Liberian government went and took the people pension money. You know, the people that have worked all their life in Liberia.
I listen to people in Firestone.
Okay.
The people said they voted for this government.
Right.
When the government need money, they voted for the government.
Right.
They need to help the government. Not this.
No, not that way.
Yeah, but let me say this to you.
Right.
You talking about the people in Firestone pension money.
Right.
But the people are going into the international people, the international community money. They're taking money from the people. The donors money, they're taking the using.
Yeah, but the money the donor countries. You see, one of the things that
let me say this to you. I will say in short,
go ahead.
This administration don't care nothing about the Liberian people.
No, they don't care. They don't care.
They don't care how you feel.
And that's why we are here. That's why we are here. That's why we are here. To try to let the Liberian people know, those of you that are here in the US of A and those of you that are in Liberia, to understand that the democratic process in Liberia must never be eroded. The democratic process in our country should continue. Let the wind of democracy flow like a mighty stream.
Hello, call your name and where you calling from? Call out your name and where you calling from?
Darling Wawu, I'm calling from Massachusetts.
Oh, Darling Wawu, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show.
I'm good.
You are, my brother? Go ahead.
Go ahead. What's on your mind?
You on the Lrtn.
What's on your mind, my brother?
Yeah, you see the issue with Eugene Falcon suspension and this weird government. You know, Eugene is high-headed. He doesn't listen to people.
Right.
Eugene is just been used as a scapegoat.
Okay.
Like I told him numerous times without number that Eugene, you are not a founding member of the CDC establishment.
Yeah.
34 feet of religion, shut up and sit down.
Right.
When push comes to shove, people will let you go. They will not even think about letting you go. They will not even think about it.
Right.
You hear a little made a whole lot of crazy remarks about Congo natives, divisive statement around here. You didn't listen to other people like the Molu and other guys. Why Eugene alone got suspended?
Right.
Because he's not from the establishment. He's not a family member.
That's
He
true.
just went like from nowhere and just stole the show, and other people don't like the idea.
But brother, look at what went on.
He just use as a guinea pig.
Right. But look at. I mean, Eugene Falcon's friend. Speak to the issue of the scene he made during the time he was in Morocco. That issue with the airline.
The airline, yeah.
Yeah.
You understand? Why blow stuff up like that? I mean, I know
with Emirates.
Right, with Emirates.
You see, when you let me say this to you, when you sitting in America and you sit in America and nothing happening, and you leave for me and go to Liberia and they pay you $7,000 or $5,000, get you car, get you gas slip,
free gas,
and all of that, and the president, you can meet the president anytime you want to meet the president.
Full car.
Yeah, so when you're saying you will be confused.
The first thing the minister proper is mute.
Quiet.
Okay?
You don't talk.
Eugene Number hardly say anything.
The man don't talk because Eugene stole the show.
Right.
And the man couldn't say anything because the president was liking it. The president was liking it, enjoying Eugene talking, Eugene bothering.
Yeah, but
even right now the sedition, most of the sedition, why they fired Eugene, they want Eugene to go back because they felt Eugene will always reporting most of the things that were coming out. They think they feed that Eugene should go back to the world.
Yeah, but I think let me tell you something. One of the things that people missing all the time is the fact that America owns Liberia. Nobody should tell me otherwise. America owns Liberia. Yeah. America tell you what they want done in Liberia. Okay? Eugene Falcon, they have labeled Eugene Falcon as a divisive person and written a letter to the president. The president don't give a right ass, excuse me, about anything that's going on in the country, about our people. Economically, brother, if you look at what is going on in the country, with people going hungry whole day, there is no food for people to eat, people not job, not nothing. The economy is in shambles. Those are things that we should be discussing. Y'all here sitting down on the network tonight discussing Eugene Falcon.
Yeah, go ahead, my brother. Who just called? Go ahead.
No.
Yeah, go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, so like I was saying, Falcon he's somebody who could listen. I personally call and told Falcon, these guys, forget these guys thing they're doing. Leave this show. Just keep quiet and sit and collect your little money. And because at the end of the day, when push comes to shove, brother, they will use you as a bait.
Right.
Yeah.
But he didn't listen, and here we are. And he coming by the possibility that he coming by is very slim. Because they already start talking about reshuffling in the government.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, but he made something too.
But
listen, he made something because if 1 year, how long we have been? 1 year.
Brother, people were not getting paid. They were not getting paid. Now small things were dropping the pocket to keep the wood and they were not getting paid.
I wanted to get arrears, all the things that I didn't pay him for. I wanted because he made something. He making $5 grand.
Yeah, but you were making $5 grand.
You really let that the international community say after we are over. You still report money. How many?
Not only that, but one of the key.
So when the man says small money, say to put some money aside because anything can happen. You know the government. Oh, government like so he's gonna be saving something on the side, I don't know what.
Yeah, you know what happened? Even when they go into the donor account and taking money for that, what he got was depending on the Ebola loan and the Eton loan.
Yeah.
They were 100% sure that money will go to camp. So they were digging hole.
But you know what happened here the last time? You know the maritime money, right? When Ellen was in office, they used to use the maritime money around here. I got one of my friends, I would not call the person name, the good friend of mine. But the thing is, they were using the maritime money. The maritime money would kind of share among themselves, and they would divide it among themselves. And then why the poor people that suffer? Can you imagine that kind of thing? Can you imagine that kind of thing? When you got people, when you get a lot of
money, that was not anybody's money. It was their own money.
Yeah, but it was the Liberian poor money. It was not their own money. The people that was stealing the Ellen Johnson salary of people that were dividing, they were not their
own money. And one thing, and stealing donor money. Yeah, stealing donor money and stealing your own money are two different things.
Right, that's true.
So my brother.
But they did not just only steal donor money, but brother, let me bring your attention to the situation in Firestone. Firestone gave those people their money for them to do for their pension, and that money was to be saved in a specific.
No, Firestone didn't do it. They went and twisted Firestone arm for Firestone to give the pension money to them.
Yeah, to them. Yeah, that's what happened. That's what they did.
You're kidding me.
And what it did, and they took that money.
Firestone didn't give it to them, winning it. In fact, they ran out of money.
I didn't say.
They went to the commercial bank and borrowed the people money with the intention that when Iboma loan go through or when Eton loan go through, they will pay all the money they took. The money they thought the Iboma and the Eton loan were coming through. That's why they went and rake all the commercial bank money they got in. They went to the donor money for taking it. Now everything is free. They go to Firestone to give people pension money to them so they can take charge. Like before the government wouldn't work for it. Why you want? And the whole intent of going to Firestone money is to take that money again and eat it because we are.
That's exactly. But the first thing, one of the things I wanted to talk about is the fact that this man was living the horse the man was living before he became president. They broke the horse down. They started building new horses, and the man just building or different horses around the place. They said somebody told me.
But I just came from Liberia. Our in Liberia, the whole of March and some part of April. Brother, we are in half of Liberia right now.
You kidding me?
Definitely.
We are whole half of Liberia. The entire Farmington River, that almost 150 acres going all the way in Maggie. That whole place, we are on that place. His wife owned the other place that along the beach side or going towards that old field where they are not touching that whole side. His wife owned that place. The guy security people guy in that place as we speak.
You kidding me?
You see, you see the sad thing.
Yeah,
the sad thing is.
It's a sad situation for Liberian people.
Let me say this to you. The sad thing is, I feel sorry when I hear Liberian people say when you take we have and then who else you put there.
What?
They
gotta be delusional.
They gotta be laugh because, you know, if the president went to the higher heights and you so worried about yourself right now, you want house, you want this, you want that. That can just discourage. I'm telling you, the June protest is people are already jumping on it because this is something that people need to come up and let the president know.
But the thing is, we discussed that,
brother. The June protest, the people beating around the bush. Where have to go?
The thing is, you 100% right.
So why you think we have to go, my brother?
My brother, this brother is not capable to do the job. He doesn't have the expertise. He doesn't know what it means to be a president. To be a president, it doesn't mean you come and start enriching yourself, acquiring property here and that. That's not what the presidency is about. It's not a place to enrich yourself. He has no clue.
That's true. That's true. I want to actually believe it because.
Why is he going to do with money?
You think he had $85 million?
They put, I said, my man, that's a platitude. That pure.
Let me tell you now, we are the house in Florida. We're here in West. That house was on a foreclosure. The bank took the house back. That bit about that when you had a mother at a supermarket, it broke down. Because the man, when I be together, they want to move to a people place, Jamaica place in New York, you're working as a CNA there. When we are running around to Labrador, don't let me minute that you give you contract. A lot of people were keeping that boy alive. That's why you giving them a contract.
But talking about the Lebanese,
yes,
when we came. Let me ask the brother something because they made
we are working at $85 million. The money we are playing your whole any $50 million. But at the time, the $25-50 million he made at the time, it would be equivalent to $100 million.
Yeah, because
he doesn't do anything with that money. Everything went beyond red bank.
Yes.
Right.
Pleasure.
Right.
But brother, he take 30, 44 points and go to they got to go party for a whole week. That's the very thing he did with money that he went broke. We ain't not together. Where that money do all separation.
Yeah.
The brother went broke.
Right. That's true. That's
true. In Florida.
The moment we have became president, she came right back.
Well, he went broke.
If it was Eddie that call here and say, my brother, you need to bring the woman back. It will not look good for you to be running for presidency and people can see your wife. It will be a stigma. Bring the woman, just bring her.
But I think,
together.
But I think Ellen dealt two hands. Ellen dealt two hands, two deck of cards in Liberia. When it come to her own leadership, she failed the Liberian people. Then she brought a failing government and left it there. in place of
So
herself.
when you,
Can you imagine?
when you let things and you won't be in things,
But let me tell you,
and what can happen with you, people can grab people and
what
put you in
happened with
a
Ellie
position
and we
where
have to.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
You know, Ellie messed up. Ellie screw up. Ellie messed up. Ellie is one of the most corrupt president I ever lived on the face of the earth.
Right.
And she screwed up. She messed up so bad. She didn't want anybody smart to come to expose her nakedness so bad that she would not even have any face out there. So
Right.
if I allow any smart person to come and take the presidency, my nakedness will be exposed. So I will bring somebody stupid who will even come and maybe to look like a celebrity.
Right.
So by the time she brought Weir, and she didn't yet bring Weir, she left an altar trial there for him.
Right.
Yes. And he walked. She left a Weir and he's a hungry ball and he walked and right. He doesn't even know no more. They just give the Joseph and they start taking by his side.
You know, listen, my man. Don't make this your last time calling the show. But come on the show so now, my man. Be our guest sometime. We can bring you in from Boston.
So that whole idea of Ellie bringing Weir, Ellie didn't bring Weir because she loved Weir. She brought Weir for Weir to cover all her track. So that because we are a dummy, and right. That also try we are guy in it. So right. Nobody talking anything about Ellie or her corruption. That was the brought dummy Weir to take the attention from her and for everything to be on him and his crazy attitude. Right. That was why she brought Weir. She didn't bring Weir with good intent.
Right.
Okay. Thank you so much, my brother. Don't make this your last time. Thank you so much for calling. Okay. The next caller, we have the next caller on the line. Caller your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Anthony.
Oh, Anthony.
Oh,
Anthony. Okay, Anthony.
Anthony.
What? Yeah. Anthony. What? What's the last name?
Anthony Gay.
Oh, Anthony Gay.
Yeah. What's up?
I will not know the voice. I know the voice.
The opposition.
The voice. I live with the voice for a while.
Yeah, the opposition.
The opposition coming on the line.
Yeah, when you say opposition, what do you say? How you say that? How you want to say it? Okay, let's go. What you say opposition?
Well, here's the thing. I did.
When you hear that, say that one right.
He laid the groundwork.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I disagree with the previous caller who said we must go.
Okay. Oh wow.
The man was elected for 6 years.
Okay.
The 6-year term has not expired. However, if we are continuing to go this trend after 2 years, I think the citizen will take to the street peacefully so they can ask him to leave. But I gave him the rest of the year. He already gone 18 months. So I gave him the rest of the year,
Anthony,
to finish that and see where he stands. But it's not looking good. The government started on the wrong foot and they continue the same path.
But then you want to make us stay be there.
But Anthony.
Oh yeah, because the man. Hold on, the man was democratically elected.
Yes.
Okay.
So give the man an opportunity to continue. Hopefully he pick back up. If not, then the people, according to the First Amendment, they ask him to leave. But I just want people to understand how much I am in opposition to this government. I'm not also naive in my thinking that a president who was democratically elected should be forced out of office.
Listen, Anthony. Let's go back to the Constitution for a minute. Yeah. The Constitution states that if the president becomes incapacitated, the word incapacitated is a broad word.
Are we at that point now?
Yes. We have reached that point. If the president is incapacitated, they have a brilliant vice president that can take over the country. Impeachment is something that the member of the House of Representatives can take up. They can take it up in the House of Representatives, and then the Senate can do the removal. Kabila Janet was impeached recently.
But I don't think we have the political cabinet for him to be impeached.
We are at that point.
Let me get to the cabinet.
No, let not divide from that. Let go back to the weird situation. I tell you, Kabila Janet as an alibi.
Kabila Janet, the CDC don't have majority in the Senate. CDC have good number in the House, but not in the Senate. CDC do not have majority in the Senate.
So that means
why Cabinet was impeached is because our senator don't know what he's doing, and also Brian Envelope spoke at the time. Okay. That's the reason why.
Okay, Brian Envelope spoke. We're not looking at Brian Envelope right now. According to the law, 9 ambassadors near our capital, 9 ambassadors just signed a letter pleading to the WEA government to return the money they took from
I only
from
saw
the donor.
of the letter.
The letter is here. The letter is here. If you want copy of that letter, we can discuss it on the other side, and you will get copy of that letter. We have the letter here.
I want copy of the letter here and the date.
Yeah.
The part of the letter I saw is only the portion that had a signature that said excellent.
That's correct. Yeah, I saw that and I had a problem with that
So I
myself.
want to know the authenticity of this letter.
Yeah.
And if it's authentic, then we'll go from there. But
let me
yeah, because I saw that.
Let me ask you something, Anthony.
Yeah.
Let's forget about the letter here for a little bit and look at the letter that we saw. Do you think the 9 permanent, those are 9 permanent countries whose ambassador allegedly signed that letter? Do you think it's feasible?
I like the fact that you use the word allegedly.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Do you think people out here have the right to falsify those signatures? That's one of the things I was looking at.
That would be a statement, a statement or something that will come.
I like the fact that you say alleged.
My man, you're talking to somebody who knows the fact here. So I gotta use the word allegedly.
So here's the deal, Mr. Cooper.
Mr. Cannibal, you mean?
What we're gonna do here is that let's leave it at is this letter is authenticated, and once we find out that this letter is authentic, then we can go from there.
Okay, let's leave the letter for a minute. Let's leave the letter for a minute. But I think the Liberian people have leveled some charges against the WEA government concerning I don't know how to term it, but there was some pension money that the government, the WEA government, took from Firestone, allegedly that Firestone have appropriated for pension for those of the people that work for Firestone for a long time. Can you speak to that?
Yeah, here's the thing. The government actually is broke.
Mm-hmm.
There is revenue being generated in Liberia, but it's not going to government coffers. All
okay.
right?
Where is it going?
It's going in individual pockets.
Yeah.
That's the problem. It's not that revenue, the Liberian government cannot generate revenue for it to sustain its employees. It can. But the problem, there is no good mechanism in place to curtail the circumstances wherein people will not be able to pocket the money. I mean, you can go to a government agency, for instance, let's speak about foreign minister, you go get your passport over there, they can pocket that money easily without the government receiving the money. You know?
See.
And that's sad. You should put in.
But if it is sad, and the government doing all that in there, why should we keep the government in office?
That's the thing.
The thing. Here is the thing. Do we have people in both chambers of the House? You know, like the House of Senate and the House of Representatives. The House of Representatives should, initiate the bill of impeachment, and then it goes to the Senate for the Senate to approve it, and I think we try to speak.
I think we're speaking ahead of ourselves. I think we the first thing we should not throw the baby out with the bath water for the fact that we shouldn't underestimate the Senate to say, well, the Senate cannot carry all their senatorial.
Here's the reason why the Senate has to be underestimated. We have our Senate and we have our House of Representatives that will not probe the matter of the 16 billion. But also have to come in. The same Senate someone then the finance minister summoned a detour to the Senate, and when he went there with some flying paper and called it a financial article details as to how the $25 million was spent.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, okay, this before was unacceptable. He should go back and gather himself and go back to the Senate and produce his report. He couldn't do it, and the Senate remained mute. So here's the thing: we got lawmakers who really don't understand their function as a lawmaker. They know the title, they can receive salary every month. That's what they know, but they're not functioning. The lawmakers are dead. First of all, the legislators don't even have a functioning website.
But
we don't even know who put on what was done today or tomorrow.
But if you look,
no functioning website.
But I think it's what this is what they call economic malpractice. Because right now in Liberia, to even get a couple of rice to eat. The vast majority of the people are unemployed, and for people to get food to eat, it's getting hard. So why? I mean, the hospitals are deplorable. Everything there is completely ruined. So you telling me now that because we elected this guy for 6 years and nothing doing, so we should allow him to serve 6 years?
Well, I don't think we should allow him to sit there, but I will encourage our lawmakers to take the steps and muster their courage to be able to do the work of the Liberian people. But here's the thing: we got the same lawmaker in the post legislation that signed 2 bogus loans, the loan from Financial Limited and also Iboma from the Burkina Faso. These 2 loans were bogus loans, but they were rectified in 48 hours and signed in the law.
Yeah.
Up to now, when they loan defaulters, these guys did not go back and say, you know what, let's rescind this law. The law is still there.
Okay, Anthony.
So I don't trust these lawmakers. And these guys need to be put out of office as well.
I think
so the 2020 article senatorial race, there are 15 senators up for grabs. Replace these senators. They're not doing the job for the Liberian people. Replace them.
Okay, anyway, Anthony, I will tell you this. It's up to the Liberian people, those that voted for the guys. It's up to them to come up and decide or take to the street or petition them to see whether they want it there or not. So we want to say thank you for calling. We appreciate it. Don't make this your first time because you buy your till long before you call sometime. All right? So we hope we'll see you in here again.
Okay.
Stay here, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening to the Liberian Radio and Television Network here in the city of Brotherly Love and Sisterly Affection. We are on and we're discussing the suspension of Eugene Facon, Assistant Minister of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism. Also, we are discussing 9 ambassadors who signed letter, an alleged letter, to the President of the Republic of Liberia, Mr. George Manneh Weah, or Dr. George Manneh Weah. And also here on the home front, here in the United States, members of the House of Representatives here in the United States are calling. Some of the people are calling. I think the whistle. We are hearing loud noise every day of the impeachment of Donald Trump of the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, Joe Anderson and I, we have been discussing it all day, and we have come to the end.
Yeah. Watch out for the Liberian Radio and Television Network live in Monrovia.
As we leave for Liberia, the Liberian Radio and Television is getting larger, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you that are watching and listening to us, I want to thank you for listening in Europe, in the US of A, and of course in the Republic of Liberia.
I like the way you are in it.
My main man, this way. Peace, ladies and gentlemen.
See you when we see you. I want to say thank you for watching and support us. Follow the network. We're going to be in Liberia for the Christian. We're going Monday, going to Tuesday. We're going to be broadcasting live from Liberia. So thank you for watching. Share the video. Let other people know. Somebody who knows somebody.